What it do, collective crew. I hope y'all are doing gravy. Another magnificent reading. Bro, they don't stop. They don't stop plotting, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find a way. Find a way to stop the chosen ones out here, but your spirits, ancestors are blocking their eye. Trying to find a way to take what's yours, what's divinely destined for you, bro. But they can't, you know what I'm saying? Because you're the Empress. God loves you, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how to do. You know what to do with what he gives you. And you utilize it for all the right things. And they gotta use, love spells, money spells, but devil gets put in his place in the end, and he always will. Y'all ready to tipperoni? I'm no professional, just an entertainer. If you need help, seek help. Let's tip. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. Man, they trying to figure this out. Look at you. A lot of love in what you do. You're making people happy. You know what I'm saying? People are looking at you as inspiration. Because you be shining, little goofy goober. And they're like, nah, we got to put a stop to that chosen one. You know what I mean? They're shining way too bright. You get the attention from your haters. From your lovers and your haters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Love. And they want you like this. Nah, ain't gonna happen. They blocked. Your ancestors are pissed, bro. The Devine is pissed. He's like, troops. Go at them. And so they humbling. They're like, back the fudge up. Your fairies are here. You know what I mean? They all here. Angels, orishas, oracles, ancestors, entities, conduits, cherubims, the universe, spirits, animals, everything in between as well. Because you establish out here Three of Wands. Dragons riding with you. You're looking amazing. It says amazing on her shirt. Whatever you're doing, you doing it with style. And they trying to be like Catwoman, trying to find a way to take it from you, this little thief. It's funny. She's always, in a lot of cards, she's always got jewelry. She's always trying to fucking take. You know what I mean? Thinking they slick. The Devine sees all, bro. It's cool how these two Rugrats came out face to face with Angelic. Because you in your flow state. They're angry. They want to dominate you. You know what I mean? They want you to feel like, oh crap. You know what I mean? Stunned and stuff. Little Tommy. You know what I mean? Just chilling. Just having a good old time, flow state. You know how to meditate. You know what I mean? You know how to alchemize. You give it to the Most High. And he's the alchemizing magician that transmutes that negativity, bro. Look at that red. Got him angry. They staring at you like that TV, bro. They watching you hard. High Priestess. The Divine's got you. He's the Triple Crown. You know what I'm saying? It's like, touch not. They gonna keep soaring. They gonna stay elevated. They are protected. Empress. All four queens, G. You gonna stay blessed. 10 of Pentacles. You know what I mean? That's the physical. Whatever you're doing, you're making it work. You know what I mean? You may have 80% of your wardrobe maybe from the thrift, but you know how to make it look good. You know what I mean? You know how to get used items. You know what I mean? And then just rock it. Look at her. You know, she goes into her little dwelling and she has all her beautiful little treasures. And they make her happy. You know what I mean? You got a lot of things that you've accumulated that bring you a lot of peace and joy, all glory. You know what I'm saying? And this Oogie Boogie wants to scare you out of your 10 of pennies, bro. Get the out of here, dog. what is it? And so, I'm playing jams, hold up. And so, they're like, well, we're going to send this emotional manipulator here. You know what I mean? We're going to do a love spell. Because they transforming a little too much. They progressing a little too much. They elevating a little too much. He's like, give me. He got his cup out. He's like, nah, I'm gonna take that. I ain't gonna take shit. I'm gonna try to dominate you. Yeah, we're gonna play the slow game. Just love bomb them. You know, soften them up. You know what I mean? Make them feel all cush, and then come fall, pull that rug under their carpet. They won't even know what hit them. These fools, bro. Same old playbook. It's all played out. They need to go back to the drawing board. So here they come. You know what I'm saying? Two of Cups. Hi, yeah, you know what I mean? Our Two of Cups. You know what I mean? Plus that one cup. We're going to celebrate together. We're going to have a good old time. Little do they, you know. Or, nah, you know. You know. Your spirits know. They all know, bro. That they freaking trying to put money spells on your freaking finances, on your 10 of Pentacles. I don't think so. That Star in the reverse. Karma channeler. Karma's coming around because you highly intuitive. That's my High Priestess card right there. My High Priestess card right there. You know what's up. The Divine gives you the downloads, bro. He keeps you ahead of your enemies. Look, Star in reverse. Where is it? Yeah. Unrealistic hope, delusional wish, emotionally drained, depleted, cold comfort. Comfort, huh? Pessimism, lacking hope. They're realizing, like, bro, like, he's on to us. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they hold us to our word, and they realize that our actions aren't really lining up with what we say, and they getting emotionally drained for their unrealistic fucking hopes out here. Yeah, played out, bitches. Trying to do all that spell work, but you the fucking magician. No, you know what I mean? The Divine is your magician, and so he giving that shit right back. That's karma. Yeah, now back the fuck up, yo. Step off, my chosen. Getting them all caught up, slowing them down, burdening the freak out of them, bruh. And the devil could do nothing but watch you ascend while your ancestors are on his A, baby. When one is not expressing himself, he is not free. That's how they want you, G. They don't want you to express yourself because your flow state, it's like your momentum. You know what I mean? You're flowing, you're going. That's when you're like locked in. Not even so much locked in. You're just flowing. It's just naturally coming to you because you be just to yourself. You know what I mean? Not so much to yourself, but like you keep it cool. You don't overdo it. Like, you know, a steady, gradual, consistent work ethic is what got you here. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna let this fake ass love offer come and destroy everything you built. Dragons, baby. Dragons. Enter the dragon. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Bruce Lee. And your angels are keeping a close eye on this bitch. And that karma came back around. They have to submit. Like, man, this is too hard. We can't. It's too much. Like, we use too much funds, too much resources trying to come up against him. But look at Pan over him, clashing steel. All they can do is just hope and wish, bro. Keep looking in the mirror. Maybe one day it might come true. Not. I guess the destiny swap didn't swap. They're so foolish. They're so foolish. You know what I mean? The Divine alchemizes that shit. If they're gonna go ahead and try and like play some type of energy towards you, you know what I mean? Good or bad, that energy is going to you. And the Divine, look at him in the center of the reading. You know what I mean? He's gonna alchemize it for you. He will use your enemies as a footstool. If you know, you know, bro. That's why you gotta stay fortified, and your foundation needs to be based on truth, homie. And I believe that's how you rock. You ain't fake out here. You can't be fake and be a high priestess. You know what I mean? An empress. That's why the divine loves you. Because authenticity is the highest frequency, yo. So they could keep just watching you ascend. Because they blocked. You know what I mean? Test the fruit. A good tree will not bear bad fruit, and a bad tree will not bear good fruit. You keep looking good. Keep attaining to your garden, man. Keep rocking, keep shining, keep glowing, bro. Because you're setting a real good example out here. Whoever you are, man. I love that. That's beautiful. Mirror magic. Love spells. Wishful thinking. Money spells. Get the freak out of here, bro. Hey, don't forget to check out the music that I put in the description. It may or may not resonate, but to me it's just something to vibe to. You know what I'm saying? So stay true, stay lit, stay you. That's the peace sign, and the Most High got you. I love y'all. Peace, y'all.